With Cuba going through its largest demonstrations versus the federal government in years, it's crucial to contextualize this current motion in the island nation's long history of resistance and revolt. Here and Now's Robin Young consults with Assistant Professor of Latin American History at Florida International University, to get a primer on Cuban history. A little over a year after the United States and Cuba exposed their historic offer to take major steps toward ending their 50-plus years of hostility, which they had actually negotiated in secret, President Obama is in Cuba, the very first president to check out given that 1928. This is a big moment for Cuba, for President Obama, and for the US-Cuba relationship. How did things get so bad in between the United States and Cuba in the very first location, and why has that lasted for such a long period of time? What is actually altering now, and what does it indicate for the two countries? What follows is a guide to the majority of fundamental questions about the United States and Cuba. Doug Mills Pool/Getty, the deal in between the United States and Cuba is three things. First, it's an exchange of concessions. The U.S. will roll back parts of its economic embargo on Cuba, Cuba will allow greater web liberty, both countries release some prisoners, things like that. The terms of the offer are not, in themselves, advanced. Second, it's the start of a sure-to-be difficult battle in between President Obama and anti-Cuba hardliners in Congress over whether Obama can alter America's 50-year-old policy of main hostility toward Cuba. Obama can just do so much without Congress aid, and the politics of this concern are divisive, even if public opinion prefers Obama's ambition to resume relations. The story of how the United States and Cuba became such enemies, and stayed that way long after the Soviet Union collapsed and the Cold War ended, is a fascinating and complex one, and one that is extensively misunderstood. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.